Hey, my name is Nylan.
Hi, my name is Chaudry,
I mentored Sarah on her piece, The Kingdom of Hearts.
and I wrote the play The Kingdom of Hearts. To be honest, a lot of things inspired me to write this play. The pandemic, being in quarantine, I felt trapped. For me to write a story about someone who felt the same ways I did, but just in a more interesting and exhilarating way, really helped me.
So what was Sarah's greatest strength? I must say it's her ability to build world. I just was impressed.
I enjoyed this process from beginning to end. My most favorite part is working with my mentor over my script.
I did not expect Sarah to take on such subject matter at her age.
My goals with playwriting are to continue to improve as a playwright and hopefully take on new experiences and opportunities that will allow me to further grow and develop, and maybe even use this to build a career.
The Kingdom of Hearts by Sarah F. Chaudry. Scene 1. The scene begins in the court, the castle in Romana, where Princess Anya and Queen of Romana reside.
Daughter, I summon you to talk about an important matter. Come to the royal study at your earliest convenience. From Mother. Another try to marry me off to some prince? Who will it be this time? Permission to enter?
Permission granted. As you know, your father's passing was most unfortunate. But he left me with 3 wishes. Secure the throne with an heir, secure peace with our neighboring kingdoms, and get you married. And I have decided to hit all 3 birds with 1 stone. I have decided that you will be married to...
Marriage?
This is not a new concept. What is this shock I detect?
With father recently gone, isn't it a bit too soon for happy things like marriage? It hasn't even been a week. I'd like some time to grieve for father.
Your father would want us to move on. As I was saying, you will be married to Prince Florian.
Prince Florian? We have discussed this before. I will honor father's wishes, but on my own terms. If I am to marry, then I would like for it to be out of true love and want.
None of that. You should be grateful for the opportunity to honor your father's wishes. You are to be married to Prince Florian.
Have you proposed the marriage to Prince Florian yet?
Unfortunately not. Queen of Arum is coming today to discuss this, and she will want to meet with you before making her decision. Go prepare yourself.
Scene 2. The scene begins in Princess Anya's bedroom. Already inside the room is Princess and Felicia. Princess Anya enters.
I'm Felicia. Mon amour.
Anya, you made it. 3 years and you still managed to sneak up on me. Come.
I missed you terribly so. My mother is onto another whim of marriage, and I'd rather talk about anything else. What are you reading?
Oh, the book you gave me, Romeo and Juliet, reminds me so much of ourselves. I remember when we met at a ball thrown by the king. You were wearing the pink lace gown, and I couldn't look anywhere else except at the most beautiful princess Angolia had ever seen.
I remember. And you wore yellow, my favorite color. And the rest, they say, is history, isn't it? I yearn to meet without having to look over my shoulder constantly. I wish we could tell our parents of our love for each other. My heart aches to pretend to be interested in Princess when my heart is written in your name only, under lock and key. You're the only thing getting me through Mother's insistence of weddings and grieving for Father.
You're my lover. Of course I'm going to be here for you. I too wish we didn't have to worry about the idea of being wed to someone else.
Anything could happen. We can still live our dream. We can't give up.
Oh, who said anything about giving up? We will live our dream one way or another. I am the rightful heir to the throne, and when I am queen, I'll rule with you. And then no one, especially our parents, will be able to tell us otherwise.
Wouldn't that be a dream come true? To be able to marry without having to worry about what other people say? It would be nice to not have to live in secret.
It would be everything. As queens of Quateria, our limits would be endless. No one can defy a queen, let alone two. I can see it so vividly. Peace between our kingdoms would be everlasting. We would officially allow same-gender marriage.
And let me guess, you would throw the biggest wedding anyone in our kingdoms, past or present, has ever seen.
Our wedding, mon chéri, would be the biggest, the grandest Angolia has ever witnessed. We'd play the song from the night we first met, light 1,000 candles, taste every single baker's cake, one for every flavor. We'd go on a honeymoon for 101 nights and have the most extravagant of parties.
Quietly, the bedroom door opens. Queen of Romana creeps into the room, and standing behind is Queen Avram. Princess Anya notices them.
Anya, don't look so confused. The first wedding of two princesses has to be the biggest celebration
There will be no such celebration.
My queen.
My queen.
We are leaving this instant.
Princess Amphilicia and Queen Avram exit.
I have no words. You are in love with Queen Avram's daughter? You are very lucky that you are a princess. Otherwise, guards would be here escorting you and the Princess of Quateria off to prison. I don't know what's worse. Bearing this shame? Or the fact that you embarrassed me in front of the Queen of Quateria? And as if that wasn't a crime within itself, you continued to meet with her, despite the idea that you are to be married to Queen Avram's son. You talk about your father defending you, but he would be so disappointed to see you not only ruin our images, but tarnish his as well. Save whatever words you have. You are to be married to Prince Florian tonight, and it's final.
Scene 3. In Amphlicia's bedroom.
I knew you wouldn't be fit for the throne, falling in love with a traitorous Romanin. How could you forget my whole purpose? Create an alliance and utterly destroy every single kingdom. What in the world could you have been thinking? Oh, wait. As usual, you weren't.
Really? Need I remind you that I am the only true blood heir to the throne? If you really wanted to work your schemes, your best bet would be through me.
You will address me properly. You broke the law. You know that women are not to consort like that. You're lucky I'm not punishing you for that.
Personally, I don't think punishment matters. After all, tonight, I'm marrying your beloved Princess Anya. But don't worry, you'll be invited to the wedding. Oh. Don't be so naive. This isn't about love. This is about power. I will rule. And Princess Anya will be my subject, forever banned to see you.
Romana is our enemy until we claim it otherwise. The Queen of Romana wants to fulfill her damn husband's wishes. And she will die soon after the wedding, and she knows it too. I killed the King of Romana, and I will kill Romana's queen.
You're sick. Both of you. I don't know how I am the daughter of such evil, but it appears that I am as motherless as I am fatherless. Father would have looked out for me. I hope you fall tragically.
He's dead, and that's final. Florian will marry Princess Anya tonight, and you will forget her. You will be confined to this castle for your disrespect.
Take my title. You can't take my heart so easily.
In the bedroom of Princess Anya, she sits, facing a vanity. Princess Amphilicia enters the scene quietly climbing through a window.
Is that really you? What are you doing here?
I stole my half-brother's carriage to buy us some time before anyone finds out I'm here. I don't want to lose this. Us. I don't want to lose you.
I don't want to lose you either.
I'm no longer a princess of Quateria. You're all I have left, which is why I can't let you marry my half-brother tonight.
What do you suppose we do?
Let's leave our kingdoms and run away from here. We'll find somewhere good for us.
Leave all this? Do you realize what you're saying?
I do. It would mean giving up a lot. Our titles, our power, a huge part of who we are. But that's okay.
And Felicia, this is coming out of nowhere. What happened to becoming Queen of Quateria?
For years, I lived hoping that someday the throne would be mine, despite what my mother or Florian would say. For years, and even still, my heart pursues that throne.
Leaving would be throwing your heart's wish away. What changed your mind?
You. There's nothing compared to the value that you hold in my heart. Which is why I will risk anything to be with you.
We have taken risks every day for years, and I wouldn't hesitate to spend the rest of my life with you. But we are princesses. If we do this and our parents find us, then what?
A title is a title. One that comes and goes with life and death. Romeo and Juliet had their titles, but love was more important. Love is chaotic and beautiful, but there is no other love I wish to have in my heart than the love I feel when I look into your eyes.
Amph, are you absolutely certain about this?
I am. And if you come with me, we can live the vows we've written. Please run away with me.
If giving up my home and my mother means I get the only thing I ever wanted, then of course I'll run away with you. You're my soulmate, Amps. We have to hurry. Help me pack a bag before anyone comes inside.
Princess Anya races up stage right and opens the chest and pulls out 2 bags.
Amph? Amph, I thought you said no one knew you left.
Did you really think I would let Amphilicia take my carriage without me knowing? Relax. No one knows we're here. I heard Amphilicia packing her things. I hid in her carriage so I could follow her.
Say no more. If you're here to convince me otherwise, you are wasting your breath and your time. Let me guess. I presume you're going to rat on us.
On the contrary, I am here to help you escape.
After what our mother revealed, I don't trust you in the slightest bit.
At the very least, listen to me. I came here to help, and I know you have no reason to trust me, but I speak the truth. Do you really think I would risk my neck to your horrendous driving, or our mother's wrath otherwise? Forget losing the chance at the throne. I'll never hear the end of it from our mother. Anywho, I'm mainly here for myself.
Now that I can believe.
Then why didn't you object to the wedding?
For the same reason you couldn't. Mother and her goals. I had to play my part to see where I stood among all of this. We are all pieces on a very large chessboard, and I want off.
You mean you want to become king?
What good is being a pawn when you can control the pawns? But seriously, I want the throne to rid Quateria of our mother's wickedness. I have no interest in the pursuits of love. No offense.
None taken. And my mother?
She's in on it too. What better way to avenge your father? Oh, and you're missing one last thing. I'm going to kill our mother tonight. Do you not believe me? I have it all planned out. Just a few drops of this, and she'll wake up in a very different kingdom.
Always the sneaky one, weren't you, Florian?
You know it. Once I carry out my plan, I will converse with the Queen of Romana about the two of you. Perhaps she will allow your marriage. Regardless of her verdict, I give my consent on your behalf, Aunt Felicia. It is almost time for the wedding. We need you to go. You two will go to your usual meeting place. I'll find you and update you. Go!
Scene 5. The meeting place.
It seems we were wrong about our families. At least I don't have to marry Prince Florian. Are you all right?
I suppose so. The way Florian has treated me these years has hurt me tremendously. He could still take the throne, but I'm willing to sacrifice that throne to be with you. And who knows? Maybe I'll get both the throne and you.
Hopefully. Whatever happens, I won't have to worry.
And why is that, mon amour?
Because we'll be together, and our love is stronger than any of the people trying to keep us apart.
You're right. Where we live our dream doesn't matter, as long as we're together. Now, all we have to do is wait. And I know something we can do to pass the time until Florian comes.
Princess Felicia leans forward toward Princess Anya, and they kiss.
I've been waiting a long time to do that.
Me too.
Well.
I don't know why these damn doors don't have locks.
Well,
I suppose you're wondering how I did it? I offered her a drink, of course. She gulped the entire thing down in one sip, glug glug, right after she fell over. I had expected all of this. It's poison. I was gonna wait for some dramatic twist, but...
Okay, cut to the chase, Florian. We're kind of in the middle of something.
I played my cards well. I am, after all, a born actor. For all we know, the Queen of Quateria had a heart attack, and a new queen will be crowned whenever my sister sees fit. Though the Queen of Romana has offered my sister to rule with Princess Anya as the rulers of Romana. Looks like you have a big decision to make, sister. But I'll leave the two of you to it.
The princesses hug each other.
can't believe it. We can finally live our happily ever after.
It's about time! I told you from the start of us, good things come to those who never give up. We never gave up on love, and now we finally have what we've wanted. I told you, darling, love conquers all kingdoms of hearts. Let's get going. I hate to see Florian look like a kicked puppy, and we have a wedding to prepare for. And perhaps a throne would be a fitting way to thank Florian.
The princesses walk hand in hand. End of play.